Musa, I've had a nap now. Take 3. So here's what I would do if I were the president concerning Affordable Care Act. I would bridge the gap, like distance between this cap and my head. My head being the uninsured people, and the cap being the people who are insured. To bridge that gap, I would take the necessary action to fix the dilemma currently causing the gap between the insured and uninsured. And I would start over at this point with the entire rollout being pushed back to March of 2014. I would not allow any further enrollees and would, in fact, unenroll all individuals who have been enrolled, maybe throwing a pot sweetener for them for their inconvenience, that is, of being canceled anyway, bridging the gap even more by offering maybe 1 month of dental care for children of individuals whose policies have been canceled, maybe dental and or vision. Figure out a way to pay for it. Where's my hat? I guess now that I'm talking about maybe spending money that I may or may not have at this point. I lost my hat. At any rate, there's a lot of angry people that will pay more for premiums to go to the doctor or hospital now. And there are some people that are okay with it. That would be the people with the hats already, who have stable employment, consistent employment, employment from one or more employers, insurance from one or more employers, that is, as well as employment. As some people very well have a full-time and part-time job, which gives them 2 sources of health insurance to pick from, vice the people who don't have insurance, like the guys that I was in the vicinity of today. The guys that hang around the corners, the guys that not so much sell the drugs, but the guys that, let's say, legally, they're drinking beer before 8:05 a.m. So how do we get the fine money out of these individuals that are uninsured, that go to the emergency rooms and use the healthcare system as they currently have or will, when in fact they're not employed, they're not seeking employment, and they may not be employed for some time? How is that paid for? Do I care? Why should I care? Why should I care about the guys that may in fact die from colon cancer or strokes or heart attacks or HIV or hepatitis? Why do I give a damn about those kind of people? Because a president is elected to be the leader of the entire nation, not just the blue states or the red states, because there are no blue or red states. So I would in fact roll back the ACA, not defund it, not what's the word I'm looking for? You know the word I'm looking for. Revoke it, something to that effect. I'm sure Rush Limbaugh knows the word. Besides defunding it, somewhere around recalling it, something similar to recalling it. Just to say how big important it is early in the morning now. Uh, it's a good bill. It's a really good bill. Uh, and irregardless of what the media is saying, Mr. Obama, I do not think your approval rating is all that low, as we discussed in the class that I was lecturing in today. So, unenroll the enrollees, roll it out again after it's fixed. Put your foot in the ass of some people that need to have their asses kicked to get it fixed before March, because come January, you're gonna need to deal with the budget crisis again, and we haven't gotten a thing done since this ACA rolled out, and that's because the wrong pieces are being moved. We need to get to the immigration bill that you mentioned, as well as the bill for farm subsidies. Those things are just like sitting there, and they create jobs and wealth because, well, I think you have had a big hand in this Dow hitting 16,000, as well as gas prices going down. This is Musa, man. Salam alaikum.